Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin and the crypto market. Give you guys an update. I didn't do a video yesterday because, well, frankly, guys, look, the deal is that crypto is going to be in a correction till probably at least the end of June. Okay. I know you got a lot of guys talking about the mega moonshot that might be coming somewhere right there. Okay. I could be wrong, and you should be prepared for that. Okay. I am. I already have Bitcoin, so I'm prepared for it. If it goes down, I'm prepared to get more. If it goes up, then I'm, prepared to ride it up, guys. That's kind of how the market goes. I'm not saying it's going to go up or down. I'm saying primarily I'm saying it's up. I'm more bearish on it right now, guys. Okay, so I'm prepared for this, but if it does do that, I'm prepared for that. Okay, so that's kind of how you got to do the markets, right? Because you're never 100% certain on what is going to be going on with Bitcoin. But I'll tell you what, right now, be straight up with you, illiquid market right now, guys, over here in the cryptocurrency market. Everybody went over here to the NASDAQ. Okay, they went over to the NASDAQ, which was a mistake on my end, not realizing that most of the money would go over to the tech stocks. So they're very, very bullish on the tech stocks. The thing is that tech stock liquidity, once they exit out, are they going to go over to the Bitcoin and buy the Bitcoin dip? You think about this, guys, right? That could happen. Like the amount of money the amount of market cap increase on all these assets, and the professional traders are taking their profits more than likely. And if they're in NVIDIAs and the Googles and the Microsofts, maybe, for the most part, if you think about this, they probably have some Bitcoin too, right? Think about that, right? So they're over here in NVIDIA. NVIDIA did a moonshot, and it's probably not done, guys. All-time highs on NVIDIA. Okay, and assets like that. Think about this. Those same folks, or a lot of them, probably are interested in Bitcoin. So if it was me, think about this. I was in, let's say, NVIDIA, which I wasn't. It's going up. I'm like, okay, I got profits in NVIDIA. I'm just taking massive profits in NVIDIA. And if you're in it, you should be probably thinking about taking some off the table. Not financial advice. And it's going up and up and up. I'm like, okay, where's the next one? Where's the next one coming up? I can go over here, go, Bitcoin's coming down here. Maybe it'll come down to here or down into the box. Think about that, guys. That could happen. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of illiquidity. It's not liquid. It's illiquid over here in the cryptocurrency market. You can see it. You want to go in there and trade in Bitcoin right now, guys. You don't want to go in there and create more unnecessary stress on yourself because it's not doing anything. It's all balanced out. It's not moving. So what do? Well, you go to another spot. If you want to do short-term trades, I recommend going over to the SPY and the Qs, guys. So that's all I could suggest. You might want to do that for the 2 or 3 weeks because those markets are liquid. This one isn't right now, unfortunately. So, but it's not the end of the world. Liquidity can come back, and it can come back fast. Okay, just like it can be removed fast, it can come back fast. Okay, especially how small the crypto market is, guys. A lot of people are like, oh, it's not there. It can't get in there. It's just too much and all this other stuff. You would be surprised how fast markets move, guys, and move a lot of money quickly. Okay, it can happen. So anyhow, go back to Bitcoin. It's going down. I still look at the 22 to 24 area range at the end of June, guys. So, hey, if you're just hanging out, like doing some things, I mean, hey, it's a little mini vacation. Just pay attention to Bitcoin. Check the chart every now and then, okay? There's no reason to rush right now. Bitcoin's giving you an opportunity to check things out, prepare, and plan for the next run. If it happens, no guarantees, okay? All the way back down here. That's what I'm doing. Be careful of the alts. If you're in this space in crypto, you're probably, if people want to ask, where should you be putting majority of your money? Probably in Bitcoin, guys, for the time being. Bitcoin or Ethereum and all those other little alts should be a little smaller portion of your portfolio holding. I'm not saying avoid the alts. I'm just saying wait a couple weeks, 3 weeks, two weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, guys? let Bitcoin need what it's due and see what your altcoins are doing. Okay. That's what I would do. Like, say, for example, Caspa coin or Vicoin or, the AI coins, which in my opinion are going to make another run. They're just in a correction. Okay. The other ones like, maybe Chili's or other coins, Phantom coin, Gala coin, gaming coins. I made a post on Twitter about Hex coin, and those you guys know about that happened with that farm on the Pulse chain thing. I guess something happened over there. Just let Hex like suss itself out, guys. Okay, don't go play with it and buy dips until because it broke the low. It broke the low. Matic coin, and I was right about Matic. If you took a look at Matic, I made a video about that. I said people that are Arbitrum are going over, they rushed over to Arbitrum. So crypto is like a game of magical chairs, right? They're over here, and then they wear that out and not destroy it, but crashes and down here now, right? And they're over there. Where do they go back to? Matic. And if you go look at the users come back to Matic, guys. Again, I was like, I know they left. They're coming back. They're coming back. So you want to try to stay ahead of that. It sometimes is hard to do that, but you can see that. Quant coin is another one. Wait for the reaction off the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going through those and things like that. So I'm not going to update in a quant video and go like, here's quant, still at $100. It's just not necessary, guys. Just wait for a reaction. You'll see it. Boom, boom. Quant will go up a little bit, maybe correct or something like that. Okay, but here's the thing: the Nasdaq, the mother of all indices right now, or the king, I should say, not really the mother, king. So it doesn't seem too far-fetched now, does it, that my box up here that I was putting on my videos probably for the past 2 months, maybe 3 months, Nasdaq's probably heading up there. Doesn't look too unrealistic now, does it? I don't think so either, guys. So I think the Nasdaq is due for a correction. I've been checking out some confluence. This area depends on how you want to do it using linear. It's 618. It's also 786 on logarithmic. There is a good supply zone up there too for the Nasdaq. My guess is that has to be the spot or somewhere in there where the institutional players get to take the profits. I would gather, guys, and then it might be a little bit of a correction. What is this going to be? That's a good question, guys. This could be a lot more bullish than we realize. So if this is 1, 2, this could be a 3, 4, and then a 5. Okay. It might have 4 or 5. I don't know. I'm not really too sure. I'm going to let this all suss itself out. This is an odd structure that I'm not 100% on that. I don't want to, like this could be A, B, and then it's going up for C, or maybe it is bullish. Maybe it is 1, 2, and this is 3, 4, 5. I'll say this. It appears algorithmically that the Nasdaq is going to go up and to the right until at least October, and we're in May, guys. May. We're going to go in June, July, August, September, October, and maybe even out to December, January. It's just all going to have to depend on how this plays out, guys. But either way, if you look at this on the Nasdaq, right? So why am I going over the Nasdaq? Well, the tech stocks are going to be blasting up. You have a good shot over here that Bitcoin could come down and do another wave too, right? So what Bitcoin is going to do compared to the Nasdaq is Bitcoin will rip off its wave in probably like half the time the Nasdaq does, right? So like Bitcoin's down here and it gets up into its wave and it'll probably be finished, while the Nasdaq is still plugging along, blah, 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 over here, right? And Bitcoin will just be done because the market is so illiquid right now, okay? So what will happen is it's in here, it's doing its correction, and then some of that liquidity, they might see it. Professional traders, right? Think about it. Professional traders and institutions, not retail. They'll come in and go, okay, let's see here, boom. And all that liquidity come flooding back in and it'll just, it could do a smoke show, guys. It remains to be seen. That's what I'm planning for. Could it fail? Yeah, of course it could fail, but we will see. We will see. So that's what I think will happen with Bitcoin, the Nasdaq. So here's the Nasdaq. Look at this right here, guys. So you see this move that I'm making over here? Look at this move they made, this 3-way move, and in this correction that it did, right? This move lasted over a year, guys. Like even if this is a corrective bounce, what if the Nasdaq is doing like one of these right here? You see that? And it easily could be doing like I come over here and here, look at that. You see? And like that goes out to December 23. Maybe it is doing something like that. And then there's going to be a crash over here on the NASDAQ or something like that. But the good news is that if this is going to be doing that, I think some of this liquidity come back over here to Bitcoin once this gets down here, guys. Okay. Just because the reason I say that, the tech stocks and Bitcoin usually are related. Now, this is a little bit of a concern because, hey, the tech stocks are doing a moonshot and Bitcoin's not doing anything. But if you understand that Bitcoin did make a 5-wave move up, guys, it did make a 5-wave move up. So if you check this out, right, on Bitcoin, it shouldn't be a surprise. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it now has to correct that. If you go over here to the NASDAQ, it's very difficult to say that that's 5-wave moves because you got to move here. You see this big move? This is a gigantic flat, in my opinion, kind of like over here. You see this flat over here in the middle? This is a ABC right here on the NASDAQ, ABC, like this, okay? In the middle, ABC. And this is the impulse. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Impulse, impulse, connector. So you come over here to the NASDAQ, right? You have a move. We just don't know what this is yet. Is that A or is that a 1? And then you have your flat, just like over here. And then is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish it? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We don't know yet, guys. We don't know yet. So well, it remains to be seen. I just want to put that out there. This is not over yet, guys, for this year. This is not done. And probably means over here with Bitcoin that it's not done either. Okay. So like I said, go over again, not financial advice. I know you got the moonshot boys and hey, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, but there's a time to be bullish and there's time to be bearish. Right. And, the hopium strategy is not right there, in my opinion. The hopium strategy, if you want the hopium, is when Bitcoin is down here, not there, over here is hopium. And then you can start checking it out. Because think about this, guys, right? Here's these areas, okay? Here's this area. It's on top of this area, okay? And it's sitting in there in this section because look at this support that it has. Even from over here on the weekly, here was support, that was support, low resistance, right in this area. So it's going to probably pop back up and then eventually get back down through these areas. And it's going to have a difficult time because it does have a lot of support in that area. But it just seems reasonable, right? Where do a lot of these, if this is a 5-wave move, right? Here's 3, 4, 5. Where do they typically like to go to? Somewhere in this area, that 4th wave area, guys, right? So just seems reasonable that it would be going back down there to me, guys. Okay. It could be 24, 22. You could have wicks down to that red line that I have right there, which is 22,000. Wouldn't be unreasonable. I think I have some demand areas. Yeah, right here. These are reasonable demand areas where you'd expect it to at least go to. There's one right here and there's one right all the way down here at 19. I don't know if it's going to make 19. Okay. It could on a wick, possibly. I don't think it's going to make that. I think it's going to be going down over to this area, guys. Okay. Down to this area from 24 to 22. Okay. On the daily chart. And I think it's reasonable. You just take a little retrace on this whole thing over here, Bitcoin. Okay. Right over here with Bitcoin. And let me put go from the bottom. We're going to check the whole wave and to the top and check it out. And 50% is right on top of that box at 23.3 and 55 is 22.5. That's a major support area. That's 22. And then 618 is 21.5. Not unreasonable to think it would be getting down there, guys. Okay. Now, these are areas that I have blocked off for support because I know it'll probably stop along those ways too, going down there. So that's how I'm looking at it, guys. It's just going to be, like I said, not financial advice, just going to be a wait another month, in my opinion. Could be wrong. When I say another month, don't hold me to that. It could be 3 weeks, could be 15 days, could be 17 days. It could be, 33 days. I really don't know. I'm just giving you a general area that's probably what Bitcoin is going to be doing right now, guys, is doing swing back down in here, complex correction, if you will. So you'd be like, your wave will be like this, possibly W, maybe up for an X and back down for a Y, something like that, guys. And then you want to pay attention what's going to be going on over here, okay? What's going to be going on over there with Bitcoin, guys. And then pay attention to the NASDAQ and the tech stocks and see if any of that money from tech stocks, they say, okay, I made massive gains on NVIDIA, I made massive gains on whatever stock it might be, Tesla, and go, okay, they're going up. Like, boom, maybe I should go over here and check this one out because it looks like it's going pretty good. You know, those guys, man, that made all that money in those stocks, man, they're not, you know, they didn't fall off the turnip truck like yesterday or anything like that. They're probably looking at this going, wait a second, nice impulsive move back down. It's doing a correction. Let me look at some indicators real quick, possibly looking pretty good to me. Yeah, let's go for it with stop loss. If you made all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.